Hey everybody, Creed556 here, and welcome back to another video. And as you could have guessed from today's intro video, we're going to be doing my 800-hour Lodge tour. Now, obviously, a lot has changed in the past 200 plus hours of me playing the game. I've gotten a whole lot more rares, a whole lot more trophies, so let's just get off and start with it. Now, as you probably see, my main room here, it is used almost exclusively for alligator and crocodile. I have my display pieces as my albino saltwater croc. Beautiful boy, absolutely colossal. I would hate seeing this in real life because it'd probably mean you're pretty fucked. And I have my piebald alligator. Now I have almost every piebald variation for alligator, excluding one which has just white around the lips. I have 4 of the 5 variants. I have the mostly white, I have the green on the head, I have the mostly green with a little more white, and I have the 50-50 split white-green. I also have a melanistic salty here, which I stole from Plane 753 Bolts map. And I also have the biggest disappointment in my lodge. How could you hurt me this way, you bastard? It is my Super Troll Piebald Moose. His estimate was 271 to 304, and this asshole decided to score at the very bottom of his estimate and bring me to legitimate tears because of how badly he trolled me. Like, I was damn near ready to put my controller through my monitor because of you. But hopefully soon enough, we'll get something bigger and better than you. Hopefully. Now, I also have just a random boar over here. I think I got this off of Killer Clown's map, or Plane 753 Bolts map. He's, just a nice little boar. I figured he'd be nice in the lodge. And I also have a pink pig, which I got off my Mississippi... What the fuck? Okay, well that's broken. I have another piebald here, which is, just a small little piebald. And I have an albino right above the Super Troll. Because, obviously, I hunt moose the most. I have damn near 20,000 kills on moose. So, I'm bound to have quite a few rares for moose. Now, over here, it is just, a fallow that I got from my first grind. A 201 male piebald. Pretty good. I like him. He's chill. I fuck with him. And I have my least favorite rare in the entire game, which is a piebald salty. He's massive as well. 765. But he's in the back here, shamefully. I have my second biggest whitetail at 267.5 over here. And I have just a really wonky gold whose right side tine is bigger than his entire main beam for his antler. He was born absolutely messed up. Something got broke somewhere. Something got broke. This is the diamond salty that was where the albino is, but I moved it after I got the albino. And here's another really disappointing thing I have. It is a female diamond that I spined and ruined, but I still have her text because I don't have any diamonds for Fox. This is my second ever trophy, a leucistic turkey. Figured it'd be nice to have. I like it. It's one of my favorites. I still need to get a diamond turkey because I have absolutely 0 diamond turkeys. Now, my first rare was this mallard here, the Mela Mallard. He looks absolutely beautiful with the sunshine off his scales. He shows like the green, the blue undertones on his fur. Shows the green and blue undertones on his fur. He looks absolutely beautiful right here. And I also have one of my rarest things I own, which is a Mela Wingneck pheasant. It is one of the rarest trophies in the game, and I stole it off Plane 753 Bolts map. I also have an albino moose here. Another one. This is one of the bigger ones I have. I have this here as a placeholder for a rare or a diamond caribou or a reindeer. But the reason I taxed this one specifically was because his antlers are touching. He has an absolutely tight rack on him. I have my highest scoring highest scoring bear here at 23.8. 24 is their max, so he is 0.2 off of being a max bear. And I have 2 trophies for my most recent grind. It is a piebald level 8 and an albino crab rack level 8. Now we'll discuss this one first. He's a wonky boy. He has, this antler, and then he has this antler. He's completely wonky. But I love this. Crab rack is my favorite rack for red deer. Better than even most of the larger racks. This to me is better than a super rare and will always be. Argue with your mama. I have a Mela brown bear here, just a small female Mela. I like her. Look how fluffy she looks. Can you imagine how soft that fur is? I would kill for that. Right here is my. We'll go in the voice crack. We'll go in the order from what they're organized on the platform. So right here is my 418 cluster rack. I have no idea if that's big for a cluster rack. It seems fairly average to me. I have my largest diamond whitetail, which is a 270.9. Absolutely big old boy. And I have a 642.14 big rack. That is a fucking monster. Absolutely massive boy. Now here I have a pretty decent sized big boy for a brown bear. I have no idea if that's anywhere near max score, but he's pretty good. I like him. I also have a 301.1 and a 300.12 twinsies for big rack. Absolutely two colossal big racks. And I have my favorite rack in the game, which is leaf rack. It is by far my favorite. Beats out every other moose rack, and it's kind of rare. Now I also have two albino rabbits. I have my Euro rabbit and my white-tailed jackrabbit. These guys they're nice. I just, something I found and shot. Very nice. Nothing in here. What about in here? Ah, yeah, you're in here. I have a 270.1 red deer. That is, quite literally, a massive red deer. And one of the biggest ones you can get. Now, the problem here is, he got shot in the fucking spine. So he's not diamond. And this is one of my biggest blunders. Because this is an extreme rarity. A 270 red deer is incredibly rare. And, yeah, I fucked it up. So, L to me, I guess. And this is another really bad piebald. It's a rosy elk. They need a piebald rework, because that looks like shit in full body. Oh, let's head back to my room back here, which I believe the only thing back here... Oh. Cavalcade. Fuck you. The only thing back here is two spirit bears, which in my opinion is better than any rare for brown bear, and will always be better than any rare for brown bear. And if I got a spirit, a diamond brown spirit bear, I would probably not hunt brown bear again, because that would be a super rare to me. Because just the rares don't even add up to the spirit bear. Now over here, I have my moose wall, which is just two wonky moose and some other stuff. So this guy with the hand paddle and the shorter paddle, he's kind of wonky, he's special. And then you have this guy, which has the shorter paddle with the no paddle. And both these guys made diamond, surprisingly. Especially this one, because normally, if it has this side antler, they don't make diamond. But he did, and I was impressed. Now, I have my wall of 4 rare moose. These are 4. It's the 3 rare moose plus the 1 of 1 moose over there. I have my smallest piebald moose, which is a 94.2. Absolutely miniature boy. I have my Mela, which is a pretty big 221.8. My god, I was struggling. And just a small albino male. Now I have the Mocha Moose over here as well from the Teowara story missions. And I have a placeholder here for when I get the Great One Red Deer. And I have a piebald female to go with it. I also have my water buffalo, which attacked me while I was high, tried to kill me. But instead, look who caught the blicky instead. Bitch. And I have my bantang up here. Now, along the wall, I also have a couple other things. I have a nice piebald fallow deer from my most recent grind. I have... Well, is that my most recent? Yeah, it's my most recent. I have a red deer from my most recent grind. And I have a fallow. Another fallow from my most recent... And I have another fallow from my most recent grind. And I also have this, which is my 267.4. It is my current personal best fallow deer for antler size. So we have him as well. One thing they don't tell you about being a content creator when you first start is it is very strenuous for your voice. So let's get in here. I have my absolute chonker thick boy painted saw rack. This is my only fallow thus far. I'm currently trying to get another one. Hopefully he spawns soon, dude. I'm on such a bad dry streak for great ones. I need this fallow and red deer to spawn. I have my typical rack on oak, which looks absolutely stunning with the blue eyes. Absolutely stunning. And this trophy's kind of grown on me recently. You know, the oak and the typical match really, really well. Look absolutely stunning together. I have two more leaf racks, which, you know, absolutely love it. And I have the current world record for, well, not world record. I have the current in-game record for largest moose post-update. So before the moose got updated, they could be much bigger than this, but I currently have the highest achievable moose as of now. Before this, it was 301.95. I have a 301.96, which is absolutely colossal and bigger than any other ones recorded with this with the big rack thus far. And yeah, I only figured that out recently, that I currently have the biggest moose in my possession, which is absolutely wonderful. I have my quad Ashen, which is just another big, beautiful boy. I wish they would have done more with the scarring and the furage, but he's still a solid great one to me. I have my albino whitetail that I have no idea why she isn't. I might move her and put her on a wall mount because I have no idea where I really want to put her. But yeah, and I also have my first great one, my spider birch. It will always be my favorite. Nothing will ever top this. Besides maybe a two-tone 50-50 rack would be the only thing that could top my spider birch. But until that happens, if that day happens, this will be my top 100 favorite number one list anytime, everywhere. I also have my light brown Rocky Elk, which I got during my bale grind. And looking at it, I'm realizing if they ever made an elk great one, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do because they can't make the horns any bigger. If they make the horns bigger, they're gonna be dragging their fucking neck along the ground. They're gonna be down here like, making calls on the ground in the dirt, flipping over their own antlers. Yeah, so absolutely stunning boy. Makes me wonder a lot about great ones for the species though. And I also have another nice 207 albino moose. We'll get to those in a second. I also have a wall of piebalds, which is just a piebald whitetail, a piebald red deer female, my second one, and another piebald whitetail. This one being a 214, big ass piebald there. This one's just a little stick rack. Now these are my two most recent trophies. My tigresses, my queens. I got this I got this white striped female from just wandering around, and she just gave a call during one of my most recent videos, and yeah, she got popped. And I also have this gold tigress who I saw, and I thought she was an orange at first, and then we chased her, shot her, saw the track, absolutely shit bricks when I saw that it was a rare. Personally, I like the white a little more than the gold. The gold is really, really nice. You know, look, if you see like the detailing in the fur, it's really, really nice. But the white is just so much better. But that was a Lodge Tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is the Creed 556 signing off. Deuces.